But I wonder if Pokemon Stadium was the pick there.
I'm guessing it could be because they already used Game and Watch to settle on the stage.
True, true. Yeah, looks
Okay,
like
so
it.
starting on Pokemon Stadium. Lots of full hops going on right now.
Yeah, Poro starting off strong here, getting the first few hits in. Another up tilt, and finds the up air on the get up attack. Nice patience.
Okay. Okay, good recovery. Doesn't get
Oh,
full stock lead. That's a 0 to death.
yeah, right over the lasers as well. Brutal. But let's see if Chobin can respond.
Looking like he can. Okay. Still no damage on Chobin's first stock.
Ooh, an unfortunate standing laser there. Still manages to
nice.
back there though. Yeah, that was a nice catch.
And if you position for Poro 7 to up B, but he still manages to get back because Chobin kind of dropped it. Okay.
Or tilt there will do it. Keeping it close, you know. Chobin fighting back, but he's gonna need more than that because now he's at a percent where Fox can kind of start to beat you up a little bit.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Huge
Chobin
combo.
opening up pretty huge here and finds that backer. That was nice.
The death here, and Chobin actually answering right back and is in the lead right now. 3-2 stocks.
Yeah, Poro's got to clean up the stock right now. He started off strong, but now Chobin seems like he's caught his stride.
Oh, misses the down air, but still gets the shine for his effort here.
Yeah, now he's just feeling it. You know, he's he's hitting these combos, no problem.
Yeah, damage very quickly on Poro 7, and Poro 7 looking kind of beat here. 3-1 stocks. Although he took the first stock very cleanly, he's just struggling to get a hold right now.
Yeah, and again, Chobin just opening up so much stronger there on that stock.
He's gonna die though. Okay, so takes another stock. 407 could still take another one. Maybe get like an edge guard with a cheeky shine here and there, but
yeah, that would have been his opportunity there with Chobin charging to the ledge, but unfortunately holds the angle and misses the ledge completely. You hate to see it.
Yeah, it happens.
So looks like we will have to switch stream. I think Chobin is streaming, so I'm just going to join that.
Okay, let's do that. Oh yeah, he is. Okay.
So yeah, so far, you know, as expected, Spain taking the first game. Although Belgium came out of the gate swinging there. That was a that was a scary situation for Chobin if he didn't clean up his.
Weird because it felt like Chobin was not comfortable at all the first stock, and then suddenly after he lost his first stock, he kind of just turned it up and turned it around on Poro 7. So
Yeah.
if he can keep that momentum going, that should be good for the Spanish team. But I do think I don't know. Poro 7 is probably not the greatest pick for the Belgium team, so there could still be more potential in the Belgium team.
For sure. I mean, the thing is, the crew battle's only just getting started, so we're probably going to see a pretty strong response to Chobin now. I imagine we're going to see a counter pick.
Ladder or something.
Yeah, I was going to say if like the Marth pick is probably a good idea here, or even putting in.
Guacamole could be a decent pick. I mean, Falco,
Yeah.
I mean, if Guacamole is comfortable in the Falco Ditto, he could take stocks pretty quickly, and I know he's a good player. So
For me, the Falco Ditto is too volatile to throw on a gamble like that. But even then, I mean, if Guacamole is there, obviously he'll be talking with the crew, and they'll ask him, you know, do you think you can do this? Do you think you'll be ready for it? And if he says yes, there's nothing that can really stop that. But I would say Ladder is probably the guaranteed pick here, or they have a Peach as well. They have Tweaks. So that could be another sleeper pick there if they decide to, because that matchup is rough for Falco if Falco's not completely ready for it, and if the Peach knows what kind of tricks to pull out of the bag, you know.
Yeah, you won't be able to go to Dreamland, but you will be able to go to FOD, and that might be very nice. I mean, if the Peach wants to.
Yeah, I mean, if the Peach doesn't get Dreamland, they're going to go FD.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, sorry, I completely forgot about the chain grab for a second.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, right now, because FD is not, let's say it's not pickable, if you're trying to avoid chain grabs, you know, if Peach or Marth go in, you're just going to, you know, ban FD immediately. You don't want to deal with that. But if for whatever reason that slips through the cracks, that's a terrible, terrible position for for Shobin to be in is against a character that can chain grab him.
Yeah.
Because then the lead can be closed so easily.
Yeah, and judging from the last game, I don't think Chobin would be able to be so clean that he wouldn't get grabbed by Peach.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's hard enough to avoid a grab from Peach either way. You know, you're going to get tricked up some way or another, but we saw Shobin struggling at the beginning to catch his footing and find a decent way to get in. So if that same sort of problem happens at the start of a game against a Martha or Peach with counter picks on the table, it's going to be really rough.
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting on Belgium still to pick their next player.
Yeah. I would say I think ladder would be a good pick. They have a lot of good picks. The only thing I don't see happening is Faradit. I think they really need to hold their big guns for the other big guns, you know, Lyax and Triff.
I have no doubt we're going to see the same sort of strategies employed of like saving your stronger players for last. And in the case of, let's say, Spain runs away with a pretty big lead and Belgium's on their last player, no matter who it is, I could see Triff just going in and cleaning up again. That's like sort of the meta of crew battles to some degree. But also, you know, if they threw Triff in for the first game, then it would have been a completely different story because Triff would have completely dominated Poro.
The first player. Yeah.
So the meta is not very well defined even in crews. It's a lot of mix-ups and guessing and trying to figure out what
who are they going to send in first and what does that mean for us.
Exactly.
Because throwing out your big guns at the start, if you are like the favorite crew to win, is such a big play because then you'll probably get the first game pretty free, right? The first 4 stocks.
Yeah. I also feel like if they send ladder in as well, K12 is sort of a thorn in their side because
right.
let's say Chobin manages to take a stock or 2 from ladder, then K12 has the DK Marth matchup, which is a funny matchup, and ladder maybe will struggle a little more and drop his stocks a little easier, and then you know they're a full player up if K12 manages to hold it together. So we'll see. I mean, again, there's also Sheik picks in the mix, so it's not super defined about who they would send in, but I just see that as one possible like permutation of this event so far.
Yeah. Are they still picking in their character? Because it's taking quite a while. Going through all the possible options, looking at it from different angles, of course.
Discussing each and every single person.
And scenario.
Looks like Razor Ramon is going in.
Aha. How do you know?
I went into Belgium General.
I still haven't found these crew general chats you found. Oh, I found them. Never mind.
So what you're saying is you never scrolled past like halfway on the Discord.
You know, it does hurt my finger to scroll all the way down, so I'm not going to do that anymore.
I feel that.
There it is. Yeah, so if you are interested in what they're talking about behind the scenes, you could also check out BTS Smash 3 and BTS Smash 4, and they will have their own stream with the crews, and they're discussing who they're going to pick, and yeah,
we can't vouch that they're going to be speaking English, but you know, you can go see for yourself if you're interested, or if you speak their language, hey, go check it out. Why not?
Yep. So, but that's of course also one of the things that's going to be kind of a roadblock for you if you're interested in the behind the scenes. If you can speak the language, then you know it's all fine and dandy. But I'm guessing there's not a lot of people who actually can speak Dutch that are like international. So, good luck with that. But hey, maybe you'll hear the occasional player name and you're like, oh, I know this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I understand now.
Now I understand. Oh, looks like they're sending in Puff.
Yeah, Razor Ramon playing Puff? Or maybe it's...
Are we just getting mixed up so hard that...
No. It says Razor's going up, but...
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, he's originally Falcon main, so...
Yeah, as you can see from the sidebar there, it does say...
Yeah, so this is an interesting pick. Maybe they just want to go out with the hardest counter pick you'll ever see. playing a character that he's not known for. But you know, he could do some damage, getting some up throw rests maybe. All right, let's see if Levis got the feed. I hope he does. Okay. I wonder how Chobin is gonna do against Puff. I don't know. I feel like Puff is one of those characters who can punish sloppy gameplay super hard, and I do think Chobin does tend to get a little sloppy from what I saw from the first game. So I hope he can stay afloat here and stand his ground against Puff. We're gonna go to Pokemon again. Interesting pick.
Yeah, and I mean, Puff is sort of weird because, you know, if you choose to rest for the stock, you're not exactly safe. If you lose that stock, it's also a problem. You know, you want to maintain as many stocks as you can, so rest is not exactly on the table as it typically were.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, for the last stock, it's always on the table, of course, but...
Of course, yeah. But more so for the other stocks. You're not playing a stock trading game. You're trying to hold on to as many as you can.
True. Oh no! He's gonna go for the food smash, and he read that side B!
Yeah, and that's the stock.
It's huge! That's
what I'm talking about, though. You gotta get creative, because you can't rest there. If you rest there, you risk way too much.
Yeah. Although, it was kind of risky going for that full charge on the forward smash, because Chobin could have easily mashed out, because he was only at, like, 30%. Oh!
I mean, you gotta bank on something, right? It's a mix-up in the end, to some degree.
But it's so cool to see that that Ramon actually manages to, you know, make this counter pick work in his favor already with very creative setup there.
Yeah. But now,
trying
to build something here, trying to get some damage up, because again, Puff dies super early, so if you can get a lot of percent on Puff, you can you get something.
Why no rest? I don't understand that.
Yeah,
rest.
In that case, that should have probably been a rest. But again, I also maybe think Ramon, maybe he's just not comfortable. Yeah. Would rather not
understand. But if he loses stock now, that's gonna be, you know, the thorn.
Yeah, because down tilt now looking pretty nice for Falcon. Oh. Yeah, misses the tech. Unfortunate.
Let's be honest. His stock should have already been gone if Ramon opted to go for the rest there. But now having a Puff with 3 stocks getting counterpicked, that's gonna be difficult. I mean, Lyax is gonna be such a good counterpick now.
Yeah.
Because Lyax is probably gonna decimate through these Jigglypuff stocks with Fox, and then he can, you know, he can still hold his own to any counterpick that Belgium is gonna throw out. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, I appreciate the pick. Like, it's a decent pick as well. It's interesting as well to see picks like that where you're playing more so for the character and you're like, I'm just gonna go Puff, whatever. I know it'll work out. But then of course, if you're playing what you might consider a secondary, there's always the risk of somebody who's at your level coming in with their main, and there's just no way to keep up. So we'll see how Spain decides to respond, but it's not looking so good for Belgium.
Yo, but that Sing into forward smash into edge guard, that was pretty cool. I like that he went for that huge gamble and it paid off super well for him.
But also, like with the rest and everything, you know, it's 3 stocks to 1 in a normal game. Let's say, like, in a normal game, you're 3 stocks to 1, and you miss that rest. It's not a big deal. You die, you come back, you have another chance. In this case, you miss that rest, and you've lost a stock for your team when you're already down. So I understand where he's coming from, trying to go for, you know, forward smash towards the end. Obviously, you'd prefer that the person is more comfortable and the person is able to hit that rest. But honestly, if I was team captain, I'd be like, okay, what a good job. Like, I'm happy that you didn't just try to throw it away.
But if he didn't manage to get the full punish there, which he didn't, luckily for him, Chobin SD later, but Chobin was looking like he could take that third stock from Ramon.
The damage was piling up, and, you know, with things like down tilt for Falco on Pokemon Stadium, it's really risky for Puff to be in that position. So it's a trade-off. You know, you hope that you get the full conversion off of the F smash rather than the rest, but if you don't, you're risking just as much as you would be if you miss that rest, you know.
Yep. Although it did definitely pay out for Belgium though.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I mean, you can't say they're not. They're in a way better position than Scotland was against the Netherlands at this point in the crew battle. So
that's true. So, I mean, if that's your standard, then it's not going to be extremely difficult to stack up against. But
yeah,
I mean, the Netherlands did send out Yapi at the start, so that's different from Chobin being out in the start.
By the way, make sure you're in Razor Ramon's broadcast, not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It hasn't opened yet, but I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go ahead and join that. They're probably still discussing which counterpick they're gonna do on the Spanish side of things. So if you want to check that out, they are live right now on twitch.tv/BTS Smash 3 or BTS Smash 4. I don't know which one of them because I am currently not watching them stream.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I was listening to the other stream. I couldn't.
I was listening to the people speaking Spanish.
Trying to learn by immersion, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know what would also be pretty cool if they were to send out K12 now. Although I do think that matchup is pretty bad. I think K12 would be cool. Okay, looks like... Okay, so we are going to see a Fox. I don't know which Fox this is, actually. Do we know which Fox this is?
Let's see. Need to go back into the same. Yeah, you guys also confused. Let me check Belgium general. Mara is playing.
Okay. Okay, so they are not going for Lyax. I thought they were going to go for Lyax, but I think any Fox would suffice, honestly, versus secondary Puff if he's comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, the matchup is just so... I don't want to say tilted in Fox's favor, but assuming Ramon isn't playing like a refined, perfect Puff, it's going to be a lot more difficult for him to find openings here than somebody who might be more well-versed in the character, you know?
Yeah.
That being said, you know, his Puff could also pop off and just completely destroy Mara here, so that's the power of Puff.
Yeah. I kind of want to see that happen because I feel like Belgium really needs this. That's why having Puff is so on your crew is so cool. It's so good because you can swing stocks so fast with Puff. And in singles, that's also already very good, but in crews, it can be even better. Although trading stocks, as you said earlier, is not as good, but you can still, you know, throw out a rest, especially against like Sheik or something who can't very properly punish you.
Yeah,
Puff is very good against those kind of characters.
Plus just the clutch factor, you know, if you're at 130 on your last stock and the other player's at like 20, you still have an opportunity to kill them.
That's even, man, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're not in any advantage state, so as Fox. So like Puff just such a scary character to play in this situation.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Pokemon, so Ramon probably banned Yoshi's.
Would make sense.
Okay, so we're gonna start off.
And Mara, right at the gate, going pretty fast and finding a lot of openings here. Oh, goodness.
Already a kill. Up throw up air will kill now if he gets one. Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, dove in, but just overshot a tiny bit.
Oh, I think he's going to look for the up throw up air. That's it. That's going to be... Ooh, very clinical.
Yeah, Mara cleaning that up real fast. If he manages to do that with all the other stocks, I doubt he'll drop a single stock in this game.
Yeah. Oh, that's another up throw up air. It racks up so much damage. You only need like 3 openings to get Puff on kill percent here. If you're like super methodical about it. He's back on kill percent. He's gonna go for grab again, as you can see.
Yeah, I like that up air from Ramon. Unfortunately, it didn't go very far, but now also a decent opportunity here. Pounding, not reaching.
Okay, wow, just a shield grab. Okay, doesn't manage to get the up air there. A little bit too late there.
Oh, and the fire! Set it up perfectly for the back air there.
Kind of questionable drift into Fox there as Ramon, because you don't really want to drift into Fox while you're recovering there.
Yeah. I mean, Puff with such a good aerial drift in any regard, you should be mixing up your drifts enough that shouldn't happen, but now it's looking really rough.
Yeah. This is looking like a beatdown, man. I mean, Ramon could still take like a nice edge guard into a rest and take 2 more stocks with him, but he's not looking as great as he was looking earlier this game. I mean,
Mara just not overextending at all there, you know, just backing away from ledge when he knows that Ramon gets it. There's no chance. And
yeah, that was some classic not a Puff main stuff right there. With the messing up the side B and accidentally getting a sing out. So, okay, yeah, good stuff to Mara.
Quite unfortunate for Team Belgium there. They didn't manage to fight their way through that match, but now, you know, they get to throw in a counter pick against Fox, so it's not completely bad.
Yeah.
It's still, you know, it's doable, but it's definitely getting harder and harder for Belgium to come back from this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna join the Mara broadcast right now. Looks like it's up. So, and they're gonna be discussing which character or which player to send in next. I'm thinking they're gonna go send in Ladder now, right?
Probably, I'd say that's a decent pick.
And then you're just hoping that he does well enough so he can still fight off K12 if he even gets to that point.
Right.
Um,
I'm also thinking a deadly combo for the end could be if feasibly, let's say Belgium gets Spain to their final stock, to their final character, Triff in this hypothetical, and and Belgium has two players left. If they had ferreted and ladder, I think it's doable. I think it's very doable.
yeah.
Way more doable than just ferreted, obviously, but ladder having like a decent matchup there, it's not too bad. But again, if they fall too far behind, it's just going to become a question of like whether or not Triff is sent in to just clean up the rest of the stocks of whoever's in, and that'll be the decision we find after this next pick. Presumably, I imagine Belgium should win this next game. Although, again, it's going 4 stocks to 4 stocks. So
Yeah, it's not that clear cut. I honestly think even if they send in Ladder, I don't know if Ladder is going to be able to take all 4 stocks of Mara with his 4 stocks. I don't know. It's not going to be very easy
yeah,
because he looked like a very methodical fox, not eager to put himself in any danger, and that's a very good playstyle to have against Marth.
yeah. The lasers particularly pretty disciplined, just not too eager to rush in there against Puff, just letting the damage rack up and finding the guaranteed options like up throw up air.
Yeah.
So now,
Man, I kind of wanted to see Razor Ramon do a little bit better with Puff there the second game, because I do think that it was an interesting pick to go for Puff there instead of his main Falcon.
yeah,
Sometimes you got to take gambles, and it doesn't always pan out the way you want it to.
yeah, but I'm sure that's information for later as well. This is a good opportunity to feel it out as well because I hate to say it, I don't want to predict and then be completely wrong, but hopefully, ideally, this is not just a one-time occurrence where this year we have international crews. It'd be a lot more interesting if we manage to keep general competition alive by having these comparative events where Netherlands plays Scotland
Yeah.
and we get to see where we all stack up in the grand scheme of things. So hopefully, if we do get a second one, this is a learning opportunity at the most for most of these teams to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I mean, even if Belgium loses now, they're not out of the cruise yet. They still have losers, right? So, and that's not going to be during this same circuit event, but going to be during the next one, I think. So yeah, I think it's so cool that it's so spread out throughout the whole year, so you can really prepare for the opponent.
Right.
Like right now, it doesn't really get into play, but later, I think it's definitely going to be happening. Okay,
And
so it looks like
the better players are going to be looking at VODs and stuff to learn their opponent. They're going to be trying to figure out how these teams are operating and what kind of counter picks they make in given situations and try to work off that.
So it looks like Belgium is gonna send in Jelly now, and he plays Falco. So it's gonna be Fox versus Falco
on Stadium.
Probably.
I'm willing to bet $1 million it's on Stadium.
All right. Wait, does that mean I will lose $1 million if I'm wrong?
Yep. I hope you're ready.
I won't take that bet.
I'm taking you.
I will not take that bet. I don't have $1 million.
I'll bet you a firm handshake that it's Pokemon Stadium.
All right, let's do that. When was the last time we've shaken hands?
A while, probably. I mean, even before all of this nonsense, we were, embracing as brothers, as homies.
Oh, you think?
Am I misremembering? Also, I didn't mention whether or not that's going to be like a moist handshake. So,
oh, maybe I don't even want that.
Well, it's not a choice; it's a bet. You don't get.
Fair enough. I already said yes. Damn, I got tricked.
Another fool falls into my spider web of deception.
Your moist hand spider web. Disgusting. All right, so I wonder how Jelly's gonna do against Mara here. because I don't know, man. It's difficult because I know that Belgium just does not have that many great players, and I really hope that Jelly's able to hold his own against Mara here. But Mara was looking so clean; it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, I'm surprised that this pick was made over Guacamolio, considering the skill level. I'd say Guacamolio, at least from my perception, is better, but I also don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't know for sure either. I haven't played Jelly as far as I know. So.
Exactly, I can't make a call on Jelly as a player. I've never had to play them. Just based. Sorry. Yep.
All right, so it looks like we're about to get into it. If it's Dreamland, that's going to be interesting. Oh, no, wait, this is the first game, of course, because it's a random stage.
Don't forget, it's going to be Stadium.
It's going to be Stadium, that's what you said. It's going to be Stadium all the way through this crew battle, every set.
It's going to be Stadium. I'm going to drop my mic on the floor. I'm going to stand up and leave.
Stand up and cry.
I'll thank the Academy. I'll thank my family and friends and everything.
I'll thank the Academy again.
Just one more time.
Okay, so it looks like we're getting into it. They're just restarting now. And they're just going to start right away because they don't need to throw away any stocks. And there it is.
There it is, Stadium. I knew it.
Gotta get ready for that moist handshake.
So far, Mara, again, kind of running all over, but...
Oh, that was such a great shine there to pop Mara up, but he doesn't manage to get any more off of it than one down air.
And that late nair, the lingering nair hitbox from Falco is really interesting to use as a mix-up tool there, because you dive in and the Fox assumes, oh, I'm safe now, I can go in, but then the soft hit, the nair kind of
stuffs him
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a crucial thing, having like fast fall timing mix-ups with aerials as Falco.
Oh, unfortunately clipped by the side B, and now Mara hit by the get-up attack as well.
Going very even, back and forth right now. Weird options from Jelly there.
Yeah, and Jelly gonna lose that stock. I mean, this matchup is super volatile in the end. That's why we're seeing such an even match so far. And again, just F smash.
I like that, man. He was just like micro-spacing that. I like that. He was just tiny steps going forward.
Oh, the advancing shine, super scary. And another shine as well.
Oh, he tried to go for another one, I think.
And nice tech to avoid getting shine spike there. But Mara now finding openings of his own.
It's so back and forth. It's kind of like they're just trading blow for blow here. Okay, nice position for Mara. Gets the read there on the up B angle, but
yeah, good trade. I mean, good trade if you're Jelly. Doesn't manage to doesn't manage to connect with the side B there. Fortunate.
And an anti up smash there, and that's gonna do it. And okay, so that's an interesting stock trade. I think Jelly could have used a different approach to that, and maybe like taken the stock without losing his. But this works as well.
Oh, scary. I clenched there.
Okay, he does manage to get back. Nice side B there.
Yeah, looking right now like the stock trade really didn't do much in terms of swinging momentum because both players still very even in neutral and just finding like the same openings. Although Mara kind of running away with it now.
Ooh. Good SDI up there.
Nice smash DI. Dash attack forward smash, that is brutal. Jelly's gonna have to find something big here, an explosive opening.
I really hope he's not gonna go for another one of those stock trades.
Oh yeah, that would be unfortunate.
That would be tragic.
Especially if you die first. That's the saddest part.
Okay.
Another yeah, smash DIing out of it again.
Yeah, but he's just holding on to life. Okay, nice angle on drift back there to get back to the ledge. Jelly's still holding on to his last stock here.
That shine was a great opportunity, but not getting a lot out of it.
No, and only manages to get 2 stocks off of Mara. And now Belgium is in a very tough spot because Mara is just kind of running away with this crew battle right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now I think there's no excuse not to put ladder or
Guacamolio in.
Or Triff in. Oh, okay. Guacamolio, sure.
Yeah, ladder or Guacamolio.
I was thinking ladder, Triff are the ringers here, where ladder and Triff come in and try to wipe, like team wipe, but It's not as easy as that. Excuse me, I have hiccups now. One
Oh
second.
yeah, okay. I mean, how many players? Okay, so Belgium can only send in 2 more players, so it has to be Ladder and Ferretit, right? Or Lunary and Ferretit.
Is Lunary in there?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jelly wasn't the greatest pick, but um, maybe they think otherwise. They probably do.
Mm.
Maybe not all of their players are present. That could also be the case.
That's true as well. I mean, they could also go for the like we're not going to play Triff card. Try to go for more just throwing in other Spanish players, and then Belgium maybe has a chance to claw back here with their greats per se. Their players
Yeah,
at the
yeah. Although you don't really want to bank on the opponent putting in their lower tier characters or players.
course. I mean, at this point, it's more of like a grasping at straws kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
what does
true.
Belgium have as a win condition here? Really, either some explosive gameplay or a flub on Spain's side.
Um. Okay, so if you want to see their thought process, you can go over to twitch.tv/BTS Smash 3 or BTS Smash 4 because the crews are discussing their picks there.
They're picking ladder.
They are picking ladder now. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I honestly think they should have put in ladder earlier versus Mara here, or
I
they
think
try to like
so.
save him for Lyx.
Again, I think that the mentality is like let your good players run the gauntlet. Don't throw them in too early because then you're losing hope. And
Yeah, that's true.
ideally, they're like running through a bunch of players and like taking as
True.
many stocks as they can.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Okay, so
it's not out of the question here for ladder to take this without losing a stock, but it's also not going to be easy. Ladder famously won the Netherlands Arcadian, so he's pretty good player.
he beat me. Ah, tragic. I will never forget.
I never got a chance to play him at the Arcadian, but a DreamHack, I
Cleanly sweeped him.
cleanly sweeped him, aka last game, last hit. But yeah,
Clean sweep.
clean sweep.
Quick as the 3-2 in a handshake.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So it looks like. Oh, okay. So Lunary and Ferretit aren't available. Ah, okay. So now that makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
I wasn't aware of that. So that actually makes our whole strategy of putting Ferretit up against Triff, irrelevant.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. They're gonna have to wish for a miracle.
Yeah, this is okay. Well, I still like that they're throwing in their best efforts here.
Of course, you
Although
never
they,
never give up. Never give up.
yeah, although they are missing their best players, of course.
Yeah, but that's a John. Oh, we lost to Spain, but we didn't have Faraday. It doesn't count. It doesn't matter.
Lost because yeah, exactly.
Faraday
Is that
team,
legit?
bro.
That's legit. I would say that's legit. Spain wouldn't have had a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a blowout. Oh, and no trip either. Exam season. So
Ah,
looks like we actually have a good old-fashioned slobber knocker between the lower ranks of the countries of the prestigious top players from these countries not there, and now we're just going to see these other PR'd members and people off PR battle it out.
it suddenly makes sense that Majoras didn't say Triff as their main player, but Lyx.
That's fair enough as well. I mean, it's also just nicer. It means we have more of a competition here.
I always love seeing Letter play, man, because he's such a stream fiend. He's in every stream always, so I always like to see him play, just because I know his name.
Oh man, that's unfortunate that he had when you said that as well. I really like seeing him play, and then he just
That's I jinxed it. Oh, that's good. That's a good regrab. Oh, the dive up there!
that was so risky.
What was that? That was definitely a misinput.
Yeah, it feels like it's not. He's not playing as if it's a crew battle.
Oh no, Ladder, please. You can do this. I believe in you.
Yeah, he's really got to start. He's got to clean this stock out and then just completely decimate the next stock.
Okay, this is a good opportunity.
Love the down air. It went out a bit too late there, or he landed too early rather.
Ooh, Okay, that was a really risky nair there from Mara, and he gets the up. He doesn't quite kill. Surprising.
The platform was so high, dude. He couldn't reach.
Oof, okay. So, actually, using the shield breaker there to get the edge guard works out for Ladder.
Yeah, but now great play by Mara here. Gets the up throw up air. It's not going to kill. But if he can get one more stock, he's done a great job.
That was such a risky side B to get back to stage. Could have gone very wrong because he didn't have a jump.
And Mara just patiently pumping lasers there, trying to get some more damage.
That was the win condition Ladder needed there, but he messed it up, and now...
Oh, Mara's moving. What's going on here? I mean, he didn't get much off it, but he was dancing around Ladder like crazy.
That's another stock taken from Mara, and Mara's gonna be happy with that. Taking 6 stocks already versus Marth as well.
Yeah. And it's not over yet. Mara's still opening up kind of big here. Finds the
he's just even in percents now. Oh, this is looking very rough for Ladder. Wow, okay. That was a freebie and a half, and Ladder will take that one. That was an unfortunate trade for Mara there, but it was a welcome change for Belgium, because they really needed a break there.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm thinking they're going to send in K12 now, right? I would say so.
I would say it's probably the best pick, but again, they have a couple Sheiks in reserve as well. It might just be a good idea to throw in one of the Sheiks, see what they can do, see what kind of damage they can do.
All right, so I'm thinking K12. I would like to see K12 because his DK is cool.
Yeah, I think it's also like it's for the crowd, you know, for the fans. Come on, get that K12 pick for the fans.
For those pesky DK mains at home.
Pesky.
Pesky.
All you pesky DK mains.
You know who you are.
Shout outs to Risk.
Shout outs to Mo.
Shout outs to Mo. Hey, speaking of Mo.
Speaking of Mo, are we going to use the same segue?
Mo is the perfect segue.
Go ahead.
So, Cone's Academy, you know, great service that's being offered right now by Cone himself, the runner of air, the one of the largest and fastest selling Smash events in history, sold out in one day. So you know it's in good hands. And by the way, just real quick, make sure you're in Ladder's rebroadcast. But you can go on patreon.com/Cones Academy to sign up for lessons, coaching lessons from top players in Europe, including Ice, Amsa, Maye, Mo, Jaryden. We saw Fuzziness earlier. He's a coach. You know, just if you're interested in any of these characters, if you play any of these characters and you want to get better, or even if you're looking for a coach to help you that doesn't play the same characters, you just rather follow their insight, their game plans.
That is such a good buy for that. Just general game knowledge, like those old school players.
I think every coach in this list is capable of giving you some general fundamental knowledge. And you'll find that the coaches are all priced differently. So if you're looking for maybe a cheaper alternative, you could go for one of the cheaper coaches. But either way, I'd say any of these coaches are great value for what they are, because you'll level up a lot faster if you're being told by someone your problems, your fundamental holes are being pointed out.
And speaking of value, if you really want to go for value, if you become a Patreon for just $5 or €5 a month, you will be able to watch all of the VODs that are made for the other students. And you can watch all of them. You won't get a one-on-one coaching session, but you will be able to get all the information that other coaches have put out already on the Patreon and the VODs.
Exactly.
And right now, it looks like we're going to go right back into it. It's going to be Exarth versus Ladder. So Sheik is, of course, a very good pick for Marth. I mean, that's what the Fox players are saying, right? The Fox players are saying we should play Sheik against Marth, because that's our answer.
Right, exactly. I mean, again, like I said, this is just one of those, like, you know, if you're looking for somebody to throw in against a Marth, usually you're going to look to the Sheik player and just be like, you think you can do it? And usually they'll be pretty confident. This is not a difficult matchup, but it is still going to be hard because Ladder is such a solid player that it's not going to be a freebie, definitely.
It looks like we're getting ready. Yeah, Sheik is such a good pick versus these kind of versus Marth in general.
Yeah.
Man, Spain is looking like a pretty scary crew as well, man. Just for like the whole circuit, they're going to be high seeds.
It's a sleeper crew for sure. You know, you don't hear too much ruckus about Spain besides Triff or Probably K12, I think, is the one I've heard the most of besides Triff.
Yeah, but that's more because he's like a unique character, right? Because he's like 12th or something on the PR, right?
Yeah.
So that's not even...
Exactly. Sleeper pick if you want to pick somebody to do really well in Cruise. We're getting into it.
Letter gets a grab, gets a deck chase going. He really needs this deck chase. Oh, he is on point, though.
Yeah, and the juggle starts. I mean, the last place Sheik wants to be is above any other character. Missed the F smash. That was crucial.
That was so close, but he's still in a good spot. Although Marthritis might just come in here. Nice forward smash, and that's gonna do it without good DI. It's gonna be the stock for Exarth.
Yeah, and Ladder looking pretty strong here so far. Only taking about 50% for that stock. And an F smash. That's definitely not what he wanted.
Ooh, tipper. Oh, nice juggle there. Oh, how long can he keep going? Gree grab. Ladder's playing so well.
Oh, and he spikes it from there? What?
Oh my god. Ladder. Okay, this is the miracle that Belgium needs. Ladder needs to keep doing this. They might have a chance.
This matchup is good for Sheik, but Ladder is just a solid player. He's not going to let this slide.
Look at this. What are you doing? Stop.
He's not done. The combo from the first stock is still going. It hasn't stopped yet. It's just...
Oh my god. He's comboing so well up on the platforms and re-grabbing and stuff. Okay, Ladder gets back. Oh, bad refresh. No jump. That's gonna do it.
All right.
Still not too bad, though.
Yeah, Exarth is still back in it now.
Yeah, but still not bad for Ladder because he can still get these two stocks from Exarth.
Oh, but Exarth putting up kind of big on this stock here.
Nice pick chase there. Oh, wow, that was good.
Okay, wow, all right.
That was really good. Getting the back air there to just cover a lot of space, and then actually getting back to ledge on time for Ladder to get messed up there and get ramen noodled. Very nice.
Yeah, that was interesting because we saw Ladder have such clear control in the beginning, and then as soon as Axarth took that stock, he was just like, okay, and suddenly gained this next level confidence that just like,
yeah,
that ledge snipe, that is scary, man. No matter what you see, like trying to snipe a ledge from Marth like that is terrifying.
Yeah, but I mean, Exarth had the stocks to play with, right? So he did have the, he could be confident in doing those kinds of things because he has a lot of leeway.
But that's also it's a rough mentality to have for teams to say that, or for crews to say that you should use your stocks to kind of like play around and figure stuff out because your stocks are more crucial than ever. Your stocks are basically the lifeblood of your crew. So if you're willing to drop those two stocks, you have to be careful because going into this next game, you're not going to have as many stocks as you like. Obviously, you're going to be down two stocks, so you need to. You won't have as much time to feel out the matchup and sort of grab your footing. You have to kind of snap into it the moment the game starts.
Oh, this is their last character, if I'm correct, right? They have one more player, right?
Yeah, one more player. So we're nearing the end of Pool B matches for Cruise today.
Yeah, that means we will be taken over by Ryzon and Lads later on for commentary, and we'll be back later for Battle of the Burrows. Burrows. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, Burrows. Burrows. There's many ways to pronounce it. Take your pick.
Yeah. If you're interested in what the crews are up to right now and what they're talking about, you can check out twitch.tv/BTS-3 and BTS-4. So we are pretty late on schedule here. Oh wait, there's already a set. Wait, sorry, I didn't actually check which one. Okay, so I'm joining the feed now. Sorry about that. I am ready.
All right, 1 sec. Yeah, I'm ready.
Looks like the players are getting more used to setting up this kind of stuff now. It's good.
And I'm actually kind of hyped. I want to see Dia take these two stocks and have K12 sent in because as we said, K12 one of the fewer names that we recognize easily, right off the top of our heads. But
yeah,
also just because it's an interesting matchup, you always are always keen to see cool matchups in crews.
Yeah, definitely. Come on. And having like weird matchups in your crew is such a nice like sleeper pick because you can just throw a curveball, right?
Yeah, exactly. And quite the curveball it is. Giant monkey curveball.
Giant monkey curveball. Exactly. Okay, so we are getting Pokemon Stadium set up now. Match, I should say.
Right. And a great stage for Fox, not so great stage for Sheik. So I imagine if both players are playing at an equal level, we're going to see a pretty big blowout here.
Is it kind of laggy or is it just me? I think it was just me.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh, this is huge for Exarth. Can he get this card? Oh, no, he messed it up.
Oh, man, he
That's a bad stock loss for Exarth. Can he still manage to bring back this deficit, though, he created just now?
Yeah, that's quite a mountain he's built for himself here.
Okay, nice tech chase. Okay.
Off back air, not going to quite do it. Another back air here. Oof. Oh, he found the fair off the edge cancel side B.
Nair? Throw Nair, that's interesting. Okay, Exarth manages to clean up the stock, and now, yeah, good position still for Exarth. I mean, he SD'd, but he's still holding his own, so.
Yeah, and in general, Spanish crew is still pretty strong here. Not in a dangerous position at all. Exarth taking that one stock was pretty crucial, actually, I'd say. At this point, I'd say Belgium is kind of nerfed. But it's not over yet. Exarth is not done. He's like...
See if he can get this tech chase. Misses the tech chase there, but he still gets a grab.
Yeah, it looked like Dia missed a shine out of shield and hit a spot dodge instead. Or he was assuming Exarth would run and grab.
I feel like Exarth could have taken that stock, but he kind of messed up the edge guard there.
Yeah, and he still has another opportunity here to come back and take the stock, but because of the backwards up smash...
Ooh, I think he did get his jump back, and he's going to use Zelda for this last stock, and okay.
It is a Hail Mary in the end, you know, it's like, why not? Just one last try.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get one last try using Zelda, then you should go for it. Maybe the opponent will mess up and you can get a kick. But, okay, so it looks like that was it for Exarth, and we will be going to Dia next. So Dia's going to keep his 3 stocks going into the next match. That was not a bad showing from Dia, honestly.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, losing that one stock is kind of critical in this sense because we have such a big lead for Spain. But in the end, what can you do? Really, you can't be expected to play perfectly in that situation. And if you are expected to play perfectly, now would be a good time to do it as well. Obviously, if you manage to wipe the next person, then you're set. And I just saw K12's name pop up in the broadcast feed, so I'm thinking,
yep, it's gonna be K12. So. We're going to see a DK, you know, the monkey curveball, like what we were talking about earlier just now. I'm thinking we're going to see a lot of combos.
A couple, a handful.
This is such a weird matchup as well. Like, if you're not used to anything like this, then you just don't know what you're doing against a good DK.
Yeah. I mean, you really have to understand like how to avoid DK's hitboxes because we'll see stuff like up B out of shield and the cargo combos that are just completely brutal if you're not prepared for them. Just decimate you.
Definitely. All right, so oh man, I'm excited for this. I want to see K12 do some cool things.
Yeah, if he doesn't, then Spain loses.
Yeah, in my opinion, we decide who wins.
Welcome to Valhalla Online. We are your judges.
This has now become a combo contest instead of a crew battle. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, man. I'm so excited for Valhalla Online, man. Seeing, like, going up to the Valhalla page, Smash GG, and seeing, like, attendees 330 was such a big, like, huge thing for Europe, really, because we haven't seen that many attendance in a while. So, I
mean, I remember that we were at Valhalla last year in person because it was before COVID and everything, and like the venue was completely packed. There was just like, I mean, it wasn't completely packed. You weren't shoulder to shoulder, but moving through some parts of the crowd was difficult, and you can tell it has that vibe of like, it's a major event. There are a lot of people here, and I wondered if Valhalla Online could match that in terms of attendance. Like, can you match the pure mass of people that showed up? Because again, it's an online event, but the question has always been, are people willing to pay entry fee for events like this? And very clearly we see when there is structure, when we have the same circuit, when we have reason to compete like this.
And good communication, mostly.
Exactly, yeah. The TOs are doing an excellent job of keeping everybody up to date on everything that's happening, and the TO teams behind it have been trusted with crazy tournament series in the past, and we know that they're great TOs. So it's just an absolute privilege to have a circuit like this be built up for this year, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. And I think this Valhalla being so successful already, like with the attendee count, it already shows that, the rest of this year is going to be, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Exactly.
And you want those points.
And if you're rooting for your team here, don't forget to tune into the next tournament where they'll play again, and they'll be trying even harder to get a spot on the.
Later in the bracket, so probably some closer sets. Okay, so we're gonna start off now. Finally. Okay, gets the first grab. That's DK's win condition, baby. Here it goes.
Yeah, he's gonna keep moving in towards the center, so he has no platforms to DI to.
This is so methodical. How are you gonna get out of this? Oh my god!
Oh, F-tilt. Oh, clean.
This is exactly what we wanted to see from K12, honestly. 0 to death right off the bat with 1 grab.
Yeah. And now Dia's really got to respond here, or else he's going to fall way too far behind.
Right now he's doing a decent job not getting grabbed anymore and just playing patiently, shooting some lasers.
Yeah, it really is a crucial grab. This crucial grab could be it again for the stock, but drops the chain grab.
I'm guessing it's pretty difficult, actually, to get that chain grab going at low percents, but yeah, this is exactly the same as last stock. Okay,
K12
another grab?
Strong.
Yeah, he's a big monkey.
Another one and a back air here, I imagine. Doesn't manage to catch him, but and the up B cheeky because the hitbox extends upwards.
So
the first.
Yeah, it goes really high. The strong hit is so high up above DK.
And here soon we're gonna start seeing up air kill because Fox is getting up to pretty high percent.
Okay, that was nice. So Dia is holding his own here now, finally, after that first stock of K12 just destroying him. But let's see if K12 can finish up this stock. More damage for Dia.
Yeah, the balance of neutral openings to stocks is just completely in K12's favor here.
Yeah.
Dia has gotten so many openings and not really managed to close them out super easily, but K12 just finds one and takes it all the way to the bank.
Just a donkey punch in his face. Oh, no jump on Dia here.
Oh, he spiked him with the forwarder. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, DK is too heavy to actually get anything out of up throw for Fox.
You read that jump as well. This could be it. An up B there, and that'll
that's very clean.
Spain wins against Belgium in this crew battle. Looks like both of my predictions were correct. That's all that we have to take home from here today.
Yeah, that was the combo we needed to see, as this combo contest has just clearly ended. Because we don't need to see anything else. Really.
Yeah, no, it's done. It's done. Wrap it up.
Oh man, but this is rough though. So, so Belgium still has one more player.
No. Belgium's done, dude.
Right?
It's over.
Was it the last one?
Yeah, Spain won.
Oh, sorry. I am super confused. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. All right. I guess that's it for our block. Are we going to go to Sheezy now? Okay, so we are going to go to Sheezy now. Thank you so much for having us. It was a great pleasure. @RestlessWheel on Twitter. And follow me on Twitter @Zanithi if you liked our commentary. And Sheezy, take it away, baby.
Well, it was looking good for Belgium there at the start, but Spain came through in the end, even after that really impressive attempt from Ladder to bring it back. Well, it looks like that's it for them at the moment, and it's time to go to another quick break. But join us again in 10 minutes for Italy versus Norway.